Two more to go today, guys. Notifications panel revamp, second from the last, coming up. So, this is the big one. It's going to have an impact for years to come, I think. So, if you guys remember, in the 3.2 version and every single previous version of NX Witness, we had the notifications panel over here. And the notifications panel is all about kind of showing you when things are happening in the system, right? So let's change this camera rule real fast. We had a soft trigger set up before. I'm gonna keep the soft trigger, but instead of doing open a layout, I'm just gonna do show notification, and I'm gonna do it instant, and I'm just gonna keep it there, and then I'll just call it. Something's happening. Something's going down. Alright. Press apply. Alright, so just to show you, something's going down here. Boom. You can see now, notifications have had quite an upgrade now. Notifications that are coming in from the system itself are going to start to look like this. They have thumbnails associated with them. Some of them will still be your standard kind of text only notification. All of them will have an action associated with it. In this case, it just opens up the associated camera. So that's how the notifications are going to come in. It's basically there to give you more focus. Now, bookmarks is something that also has is now available in the notifications panel. With bookmarks, you can click here. You can see all the bookmarks in the system. You can double click on it to launch a bookmark. It'll take you right to the spot in the timeline, right? Intrusion, somebody has intruded. Actually, no one intruded. I just did this for a demo, right? But you can see this is how you can view your bookmarks. You can also go here, and if you have many bookmarks, you can search by time. You can search by the time selected on the timeline. You can search by the last 7 days, last 30 days, a specific day. If you go here, you can choose based off of cameras as well what bookmarks are going to be filtered here for you. So it's a pretty nice new addition. We've done another thing here. If you pull up Hanwha here, you can see that this has changed. There's one more tab here. It's called motion. So with cameras that have motion activated on them, right? And not every camera in my system does right now. And this is a beta, so that's why you're seeing this no data bug going on right now. But basically, when you select a camera that does have motion on it, if you go to the motion tab here, one thing that's interesting you'll note here, right? So when I go to the motion tab here, I'm already in search mode on the camera. So it automatically activates smart motion search, which is pretty cool, or as we call it now, smart search, right? Smart search so far has been just for motion. At 4.0, we are introducing the ability to not only search motion there, but for any third-party analytic that you have integrated via the metadata SDK, which is new in 4.0, and we'll have a couple different analytics that'll come out when 4.0 comes out that'll be integrated. You'll have the ability to search pixels not only for motion, but for individual metadata tags, or for individual pieces of information that are being stored in the metadata database, which is being kind of populated by these third-party computer vision applications. So it's going to be a really powerful feature here at 4.0. Right now, unfortunately, I can't show it to you because I don't have my facial recognition set up in my office for the demonstration, but I will be putting out a video about it here in the coming weeks, exploring the metadata SDK and the object capabilities of the new notifications panel. So to continue on, here's your motion. Like I said, really nice feature is it only shows up when there's a camera with motion enabled on it. When you do go to search motion, you're already in smart motion search mode over here, which is really nice. Then you got bookmarks. Then you've got events. These are basically all events that are happening in the system. Every single event that has been triggered, right? Could be events that do cause actions in the UI. It could be events that are just taking place in the background as well. And then I've got objects. Objects, like I said, I can't show you this one right now, but When you have third-party analytics that are integrated, like facial recognition, and they're recognizing me, you can see this on the meta videos we put out if you check our YouTube channel. You'll get the ability to see a snapshot of the object here and the associated metadata that's being served up by the third-party analytic that's integrated. So a big new revision in 4.0 for the notifications panel. Brings a lot of extra functionality and really enhances situational awareness by allowing you to search very quickly your entire archive based on a variety of conditions that have taken place.